The #2 on the Republican presidential ticket today talked about an issue that really hits home with her. Correspondent Molly Hanneberg has a story about the intersection of politics and family.
Republican VP nominee Sarah Palin says it's a mission close to her heart, helping families with special needs children.
And the truest measure of any society is how it treats those who are most vulnerable.
Palin said she was, quote, scared when she and her husband Todd found out their 5th child, now 6-month-old Trig, was going to be born with Down syndrome. But she says that's all in the past.
And when we hold Trig and when we care for him, we don't feel scared anymore. We truly feel blessed.
Today, Palin introduced a number of new proposals related to special needs kids that she says a McCain-Palin administration would pursue. For example, more choice for parents on where their child would get the best education, public or private school, religious or secular. And she said she'd press for the federal dollars to stay with the child.
And we'll make explicit that when state funds are portable, that federal funds are fully portable. And we're going to make sure that parents have choices and children receive the education that they desire, that they deserve.
Still, some of Palin's pro-life supporters wish she had spoken more forcefully about parents' choice not to abort special needs children.
Right now in our country, we abort 90% of babies who are diagnosed with Down syndrome, and yet Trig Palin stands as testimony that, that we can be a culture that's better than that.
But Palin focused much of her remarks on education and reform. She spoke of the 1975 Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, or IDEA, signed by President Gerald Ford. Palin said she and McCain want the government to live up to that law and fund 40% of the cost of special education.
We've got a $3 trillion budget in this country, and Congress spends some $18 billion on earmarks for their political pet projects. And that right there is more than the shortfall to fully fund IDEA.
Political analysts say this is a good issue for Palin. It may help her among some women voters, but that maybe she should have done it earlier.
This is the Sarah Palin that I think voters wanted to see maybe 2 months ago, who is strong on policy, very compassionate, talking about issues that are not political but that are affecting their families every day. So I think that it's smart to do it. It probably would have been smarter to do it a while ago.
But the McCain-Palin campaign says Palin has spoken about her passion for special needs kids from the outset, and that it makes sense for her to lay out such issues that she would focus on as VP in more detail now. Brett?
Molly, thanks.